Hey guys, okay, so I'm just waiting for my daughter, so I thought I will do this video. Story time. Okay, I'm a bit thirsty. Yo guys, so today I'm going to talk about how I was almost arrested in Lesotho. Okay, my name is MahaliTube. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and leave your footprints on my comment section. Let me know who you are, where you're watching from. It would be really good to know you're watching, and I can be able to thank you, because I see the comment, I see the viewers, the numbers going up, but then I don't see people commenting. So I don't even know who to thank for watching my videos, because it really means a lot. And yeah, I would want to thank you personally. Yo guys, okay, so I'm quite scared even talking about this, because I just feel like they'll find me. You know what I mean? I put this story on my Facebook when it had just happened that evening. Okay, so my mom and I were from, should I even been mentioning the places? Okay, I'll mention the places because it's the truth. It's what happened. So my parents live in a place called Mapoteng. Yeah? So we went to TY, which is another town. We went to TY to run some errands, things that my mom needed doing. When we came back, I can't remember why the kids were not with me, because I don't remember them being there. They were there, because when I'm in Lesotho, I never leave my kids behind. I don't know why. Well, because my parents don't have any other young people around, and I don't want my kids getting bored. And also when I leave home, usually I'm going to see my friends who also have kids, or they just want to see the kids, or I'm going to see someone else, or if I'm going to see my aunt, whatever, but everybody wants to see the kids, so I don't leave them behind. So yeah, so anywho, so there's a police station on the way to where my parents live. Okay, so they like doing the stop and search, just wanting your license and all that. They just stop in the middle of the road. They like doing that randomly. So, but I had just arrived home, from here, from South Africa, but I was on holiday. And basically, I know they're always there. They're not always there, but they're usually there, So we went to TY in the morning. They were not on the road. When we came back in the evening, I remember when we approached the station, I thought in my head, there's usually police here, but I don't see anything. So anyway, they're probably not here tonight. As soon as I said that to my mind, I realized they are actually here. It's pitch black. It's pitch black. It's so dark. There are no lights. It's you can't see a thing. Okay, as soon as I see them, they're not even wearing high-vis jackets. They're wearing dark things. You can't even see there's anybody there. As soon as I noticed there's someone here, I stopped. So okay, I'll show you guys. What can I use? All right, I'll use this bottle. Okay, as soon as I realize there's someone here, there's the police, the stop sign. Let's see, this is the stop sign, and I'm coming from that direction. Okay, as soon as I realize they're here, I reduced my speed and I stopped here. Okay, this is not a very big distance. They're still there. It's still around. It's still there. I wasn't even speeding. Okay, So they're like, why don't you stop? I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize. The stop sign is not reflecting. You know how the stop signs, it's meant to reflect to the lights? Any road signs anyway. You meant to see it. It reflects. That one was not reflecting. So I hadn't seen it. So I stopped here. So I'm like, oh, I do apologize. I didn't realize you guys were there. They're like, park on the side. I go and park on the side. They asked me, why didn't you stop? I said again, oh no, I come out, and then the guy who said to stop says, okay, yeah, man, yeah? So I'm like, oh, okay. I cross the road, I go over to that guy. The guy is young. I can tell he's younger than me. Yo, the guy was not taking my story. Oh, he was so serious. What no say me? Ha ke la bona batho ba mamo. When I went and say me. So I'm like, okay, you guys, it's really dark, to be honest. You guys are not even wearing high-vis jackets. I was not fighting, actually. You know what I mean? I'm just casually chatting to them because I'm thinking these people are reasonable. Because I've spoken to police officers before. I've spoken to police officers in South Africa. I've spoken to police officers everywhere I've lived. In the UK, in Australia. They are reasonable. They're reasonable people. They are people just like you and I. We can talk. So I'm saying to him, I didn't see you at all. Your stop sign is not actually reflecting. And you guys are wearing really dark clothes. There's no light here. But I did stop. As soon as I saw you, I stopped. He says, oh, are these other people crazy that have stopped here? There are people that are just stopping. When they get there, they're stopping. Like after us, behind us, and people coming from the other direction. And I'm like, well, these people clearly live here and they know. They did ask for my license anyway before they asked me to park. Then I gave them the license. They realized it's an Australian license. They said, okay, park over there. When I came out, they said, go talk to... My mom came with me. My mom was like, should I come with you? I said, no. She said, no, I'm coming with you. So we crossed the road together. So my mom is trying to, and I'm thinking, why is mom so serious? I mean, surely it's not that serious. I wasn't speeding, number one. Number two, they are actually in the dark. They're in the dark. No one who doesn't live there would even know that they need to stop when they get to that spot. Because there's no stop sign. Or at least that one that they've put there, it doesn't reflect. It's lost its reflection things that are meant to be there. I'm like, yeah, at first I had a bit of attitude when I realized this guy said, he's like, oh, how are we going to correct this now? Because otherwise we put you in jail. He's pointing behind him. It's the police station. I laughed. Because I'm thinking he's joking. I genuinely am thinking this guy is joking. I'm like... And then I look at him and then my mom is like, no. And then I realize, people are not joking. There's no joking here. This guy has been serious. I'm like, wait, you're going to put me in jail for actually stopping? As soon as I saw you guys, I stopped. I wasn't talking now. Like I wasn't saying it verbally. I was thinking in my head. Like I was so dumbfounded. I was like, wait, are you serious? He says to my mom, leave her. Because my mom was like, oh no, please. What are we going to tell? I don't know. Was she worried about my dad? I think. He says, no, we need to. She needs to stay here. We need to lock her up. You can go home. You can go home, old lady. Let her stay here. Because she saw us. She sits, we are here. She disrespects us. She drives past. Yo, guys, I felt hot and cold at the same time. I even felt like I'm gonna poo myself. Oh, I was, at first I was thinking, come on, mate. Surely not. What are you? I wanted to talk to his boss, So, okay, can I talk to your boss? Because surely now. And I'm seeing that, these people don't go according to the law. They're not going, it's all corruption. And he is not joking. He's not tripping. He is locking me up because I won't pay. Like he mentioned something about, and I was like, I don't have money. I don't remember what he said. He said, how are you going to correct this? I said, what do you mean? He said, okay, just stay. Spend the night here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, spend the night. How? I started shaking. Like I could feel myself. I'm shaking. I'm thinking, spending the night there. These people you could see you can't even trust. They can even rape you. My goodness. You could tell this is such sheer corruption. How can you not understand? When someone didn't see your sign that is so dark. In the dark. It's dark. You guys are wearing dark things. You guys are dark. How can you not understand that I didn't see you? I stopped as soon as I saw that there's someone in the road. Because I was driving slowly anyway. Because I know I'm going past the police station. As soon as I saw inches from the stop sign. And that was a problem. The problem is I didn't stop this side of the sign. I stopped this side of the sign. And they're not listening to anything I'm saying. They're not listening to reason. I'm saying I didn't see you. They asked me, so these other people who saw us, are they crazy? Are you saying everyone else here is crazy? Because they saw us and they stopped. But I know they target my car was a South African number plate. If you're driving a South African car in Lesotho, you are a target. You are a target with the police. They're going to be wanting all sorts of things just to get money out of you. I'm sorry, it's the truth. It's my country. I love it, but it's the truth. And in South Africa, South Africa has its own issues as well. I'm not saying they're perfect. The police as well, they stop you. They want bribery. It's a thing. I'm not saying South Africa, it doesn't happen. I'm just saying in Lesotho, in particular, if you have foreign number plates, you are gonna be stopped, and they're gonna want something that they know you're not gonna have. I remember when my husband, were we going out? We had just gotten married. We were visiting Lesotho. They stopped us. My husband is South African. For those of you who've been following my videos, and we lived in South Africa, and we had South African licenses, and South African everything. They asked for a triangle. And we had such a high fine. We had such a heavy fine for not having a triangle. Yeah. So we now know. We know you're going to be a target. When you go to Lesotho and you have foreign number plates, you're going to be a target. So I was driving a car. I was hired. I was driving a hired car. My mistake was to pass that stop sign. These are the same police officers that my father, they know my dad, because my parents live it's a walking distance from there. My dad sometimes gives them a lift because they don't even have cars, their own cars. They know him. I don't know how they don't know my mom. I guess because my mom usually is on a taxi because she works, well, they're both retired, but they still work. Anywho, that's beside the point. But somehow they didn't know who my mom was, so they were not taking her story. But she did such an amazing job calming the situation, because she could see I'm getting angry, and she knew my anger will only aggravate them, and they just want to prove a point. They feel disrespected when you question them, and disrespect. And I was careful because I know men and their egos, not just Basotho. I'm not just talking about Sotho men and their egos. But Basothos just always seem to be extra ultra sensitive. When you question anything, it's like watella, It's like you're undermining them, and they will not tolerate being undermined. I guess they feel like they've been undermined. People undermine them so much, or South Africans undermine them, or whatever. I don't know. But it's like they were proving your point. They were like, as soon as I said, you guys are wearing dark things. You're not wearing high visibility jackets in the dark. So there's no way I was gonna see you. It's pitch black here. The place has no electricity. It's dark. The electricity is inside the thing. There's no street lights. It's dark. It's rural Lesotho. That's common sense. I'm new here. I don't know that you guys. I'm supposed to stop here, so I was not gonna stop. And then I saw you here, and I stopped. He was determined to put me in jail. Fortunately, I had 200 in my wallet, and I was so angry. My 200 rands. They wanted 400, but I didn't have it. I was just angry because I was determined not to give them my hard-earned money, my husband's hard-earned money. I was determined I'm not going to give you my money. I haven't done anything wrong. But I could see they're not playing. They're putting me in jail. Yeah, so that was my experience with the police in Lesotho. Ooh, I have to add this one as well, guys. There was also, now when we went to TY for my daughter to do her hair, there's a taxi rank type of place. People fight over customers, over passengers. They actually carry passengers. They'll come to you. You're carrying your bags, ne? You've got your suitcase. They come to you and one of them grabs this suitcase. The other one grabs the other suitcase. They run. Sometimes, my auntie was telling us about the story where there was a lady who had a baby on her back. They took the baby. They got on the taxi with the baby. She was like, I'm not going there. I think the taxi even left. They're thinking she's gonna come. She can see that the taxi is leaving, so she's gonna come. She didn't go. She just sat down. They ended up coming, reversing, and giving back the baby. Okay. So it's quite a sight. It's quite a sight. So I was on a video call with my husband. And he was asking, what are you up to? I was telling him, no, I'm in TY. I'm just waiting. Hale's doing her hair. I'm like, oh my goodness, you should see what's happening out here. People are fighting over thinking. So the lady who's doing her hair is like, oh, show him. So I do a video, like I twist the video to look at these guys. They were pulling someone. So it's taxi drivers pulling people to come get in their taxi. People they go in the same direction. They're going to Maseru, all these taxis. But instead of queuing up, for some reason, they fight over passengers. It's not like the first one there, when it's full, it goes. The second, no. It's like people can just get into any taxi. So as a result, they go fight for passengers. Oh, what a sight. What a sight. So I'm showing Mulapo. As I'm showing Mulapo, they see me. And someone's like, hey, look. Ooh, I was almost mobbed. Yeah. I went inside quickly. I was like, oh no. Then I come in. My mom was not there. Yeah, she was running some errands. Like, mom doesn't like things like that, you know. I was like, oh, phew, I'm glad she's not here. I hope this lady doesn't tell her, because she's gonna just scare her for nothing. Yo, the guy came to me. He came inside. He said, Ausi, please, copy video. We delete the video. I tell him, it wasn't a video. I saw you video rising. I said, it was actually a call. It was a video call. It wasn't a video. I don't even have it. He said, I had better not see that on Facebook. I'm telling you, I had better not see that on Facebook. Oh my goodness. I was so scared. I thought, oh no, will I post this thing on Facebook? I don't even have it on my phone, but I feel like I'm going to post it on Facebook. Oh Lord, help me restrain myself from posting this video that I don't actually have on Facebook. Yo! And then before we left, then we were actually going to Maseru to see my friend. When Halle finished her hair, just before we left, mom came back, and this lady actually tells my mom about the incident. She doesn't mention that it was her idea to record them. Mom was so worried. This lady's like, no, don't worry, I'll go talk to them, because otherwise they're gonna, when you get out, they're gonna, they might give you issues. I'll go talk to them, I know them. So she went and just explained that no, she wasn't actually recording you. She's talking to her husband who's in Australia. Her husband has never been here before. She was just enjoying seeing you guys. She was just innocently recording you guys. Yeah, guys, so that's the story. And that's what makes me scared, because now that I'm a YouTuber, I've been thinking I need to show people Lesotho. When I go home, I need to vlog. And I'm thinking, I remember those people don't like to be videoed. People might not want to be videoized, from my experience. I mean, I wouldn't be adding people if people's faces are on the videos. I'd be trying not to show that, but I would be holding my video as we drive around just to show the places. But I feel like I would get in trouble for that as well. I don't know. But anywho, that was my story, guys. I don't know, have you had any similar issues with police or anything? Yeah, not necessarily in Africa. Yeah, that's how I was almost jailed, and I was almost mobbed by a mob of taxi drivers. These people, they don't know how much respect I have for them, man. How much I wish, I was there thinking, wow, man, how I wish I was part of this. How I wish I was traveling somewhere on a taxi and just experience this. For me, I guess I was being like a bit like a tourist. But yeah, I didn't have the video anyway. Otherwise, I would actually edit on there. No, I actually promised that guy I wouldn't. So even if I had it, I wouldn't. Even if the plan was to post it, I wouldn't. Because he asked not to post it because he didn't want himself appearing in that light. He was a businessman. You could tell that, he really cares about his image. So I wasn't about to post, but it was really entertaining. And, yeah. So these are my experiences, like right just now when I went home in January. So, oh goodness, I left my mom worried. But I hope she just gets used to me. I'm just a free spirit. So thank you so much, guys, for watching and listening to me and telling my story. I hope you enjoyed that. All right, I'll see you guys in my next upload. Love you. But remember, God loves you even more. And that is true. Au revoir. Hola. You've watched everything. Thank you so much for watching everything. Now don't forget to subscribe. And go back to my other videos and scroll and watch everything. There's very good things in here, very good interesting things. You are number one. Now thank you and take care of yourself.